For most families, celebrating a baby's first birthday is an exciting celebration, but for Maddie, it was exceptionally important. When Maddie was born, she was diagnosed with several medical conditions, one being Agnathia autocephaly complex, a genetic disorder that is so rare only a handful of people have been diagnosed with it this year. Children who suffer from this disorder can face various different abnormalities, such as malformations of the mandible, mouth, tongue, and ears. Each of these malformations can be lethal due to lack of oxygen to the body, and children who are typically born with this illness are not likely to live past 1 year.
I saw it in their eyes when they told me that. They didn't want to tell me that, but they also didn't want to give me false expectations.
Maddie surpassed physicians' expectations and is now 14 months old. Despite Maddie's bravery, the road to this point has still been tough.
It was really, really hard to say the least. I mean, it was one thing to be outside of the hospital and think about the options they gave us to pull the trach but then as soon as I walked in that room and saw her, I just didn't think, there's no way this could happen. There's no way this could be the case. This is my daughter and, she's still fighting. No.
Maddie must have a tracheal tube in at all times for proper breathing. She's also fed through a feeding tube and given medication through there as well. All of these medical needs are performed by Maddie's mom, who is relied on for more than just being a mom.
I think the biggest struggle has been just trying to be a mom, a nurse, a social worker, and everything really. It's trying to organize these appointments, trying to get the medical supplies we need.
Both Maddie and Patsy are originally from Ironwood, but have recently moved to Wisconsin to receive more beneficial medical insurance. Despite the move, the commute to Maddie's medical treatment is a 5-hour-long drive to Madison. Maddie has 10 to 12 different specialists, causing Patsy to need a drive to Madison, sometimes several times in 1 week. Although Maddie's surgeries are covered by medical insurance, the medical equipment required for her survival, such as the tracheal tubes, are paid out of pocket by Patsy. Patsy is a single working parent, but the bills are still stacking up, which is why she decided to turn to the internet to set up a donation page.
I actually felt bad setting it up to start with, just because we're home now and things should be different. I just went back to work, so it was kind of hard to have to come to that point where I had to ask for help again. There's definitely been people willing to help out and hearing her story and following her story all this time.
Maddie's next surgery is scheduled for next week, where she'll be meeting with a cranial facial team for the first part of her mandible distraction, along with getting tubes placed in her ears. Despite Maddie's journey, she is still just like every other child, who loves to play and at times be a little sassy. Maddie is a fighter who won't take no for an answer. If you want to keep up to date on Maddie's progress after her surgery, you can check out her Facebook page at Maddie Strong. Also, if you are willing to donate to her family, you can visit their website at youcaring.com/ms. I'm Melanie Palmer for ABC 10 and CW5 in Wisconsin.